Good morning, hello everybody, and I hope you're all having a lovely day out there. As you can see here, I got one of these little stickers on the thing, but guys, I mean, a lot of rubbish in that bag is not even mine, and let me give you the breakdown. And yes, once human is coming up, guys. Not doing this video. I'm gonna be doing it there later. You know what I mean, maybe tonight, say about 6 o'clock. Might live stream it over on Twitch.tv. But for now, let me show you something, guys. This is the neighbor's rubbish and all of that. I don't buy that milk, by the way, guys. You know what I mean? And on top of that, I haven't had money for, for food and all of that for a good few months. I've been living off the tin food I stored away and all of that. You know what I mean? So when I did have money, I was doing like two types of shopping. I was doing one where you eat immediately. You know what I mean? In that present time, and then I would store food away. Good job, I did store food away. You know what I mean? Because I've noticed I stored up over 6 months worth of food. Because to tell you why I know it's over 6 months worth of food I stored up, it's now coming up to the 6 months, and I've had next to no help. You know what I mean? And so forth. You know what I mean? All I've had, when I've reached out to authorities, not we can't help you. So when they put this sticker on, I've written them an email and I said, well, because you basically don't really help, but and plus with the pandemic, they were warned, guys. Swansea Council were warned back in 2019 not to be fooled by any fake pandemics, right? And they got sent loads of evidence and stuff like that and so forth by me and many other people, right? Plus, also ask Swansea Council about Event 201, guys. You know what I mean? Because they should know about it by now, because I've drilled it into them. Right? If they turn and say, no, we don't know, they're lying to you. Because I contacted Swansea Council before, you know what I mean? Just around December of 2019. Wait, that's before the event happened. I know. Before before the world thing had happened and people were forced to take a lockdown. And don't forget, even says in the documentation in 2010 that we would have lockdowns now in the Science Technology for Future Scenarios document, by the way, which the authorities played to a T. I gotta be honest. They just went along, and so basically, guys. I mean, there was a green bag. I've actually taken a photo of the green bag, despite I mean, funny how they took the green bag. You know what I mean? And I gotta be honest. The green bag is actually heavier than this. Right, the green bag is heavier, and the thing is as well, guys. This bag is light. You know what I mean? And they've taken like heavier bags as well, and plus, you know what I mean. I had to carry that out while I was on this bloody thing, and I'm still on this bloody thing, guys. You know what I mean? So if I can take it out, you know what I mean, and so forth, just about take it out, I may say. It winded me. It put my heart at a major strain. I do suffer bad with my heart and so forth. And this was put out, right, on a black bag night, right? And they just come out and just put up a sticker. If they, because they chose not to take it, I'm choosing not to comply. Because, and the thing is as well, that bag was actually on that step, and I have got people around me that when I put green bags out, they've taken the green bags away. When the rubbish cart is gone, they put the green bags back. I've noticed they've done that, and they've been filmed doing it as well. So, but anyway, and I've heard them laughing as well because the walls ain't that fucking thick. I mean, could I just speak openly and truthfully. I don't care if the walls are thin or thick. You know what I mean? And by where you see like the railings there, guys, there's like a McDonald's thing that I don't eat from McDonald's. You know what I mean? I think that food is poison and stuff like that. And plus, it doesn't sit well on the body anyway. You know what I mean? So, and about chemicals and all that, and plus the documentaries about McDonald's as well, and you know, I mean, where you see the food doesn't decompose. I mean, you gotta ask yourself a question: why ain't the food decomposing after 14 years in some cases? Yeah, it's full of chemicals and all that. It's not natural. Anybody eats McDonald's, you're putting your life at risk on a major level. And if you're taking your children there as well, you're putting your children at risk. Anybody who eats at McDonald's, don't be friends with them. I mean, because I've actually done that, by the way, guys. I mean, I used to know people and that used to eat at McDonald's, and because they kept trying to get me to eat McDonald's, I guess what I did, I cut them out of my life. Yeah, I used to know people like I mean, back in the 90s. They'd be like, "Oh, have McDonald's, have McDonald's, have McDonald's." Every time they went, I'm like, "No, no." In the end, I went, "You know what? I'm gonna cut you out of my life." I mean, so I mean, and you get I mean, and plus I don't drink alcohol, guys. I mean, the last time, only because a family member bought me a decent bottle of Bailey's, you know, I mean, despite I never asked for it, you know, I mean, but because it's Christmas and his family, it's a present, you know, I mean, you've got to, you know, respect it, but they've got to respect my wishes as well. That I'm trying not to drink alcohol anymore. I'm trying to stay off that stuff, you know what I mean? But because family, and I said to him, you know, I mean, I'm not going to drink alcohol again now. So if you buy me again, I'm not going to drink it. But this time, because you didn't know, I'll drink it. You know what I mean? And it was lovely as well. Bailey's chocolate. Oh, nice. Was it Bailey's chocolate or Bailey? It was Bailey something. It was like a darkness to it. I was like, it was lovely. I do love Bailey's. You know what I mean? But anyway, I mean, I'm more of a proper drinker. I mean, because this, canned stuff that they had there, I mean, you would never catch me drinking. Because I think it's, well, I was drinking, nah, if it's a meal, I mean, change up your drink, because that's a woman's alcohol you drink in there. I mean, I like the whiskies, the vodkas, the ports, the rums, and all that so forth. That's me. I mean, that's why I come off because I do like the better stuff. And once I start, I can't stop. You know what I mean? So yeah. So I came off it, but and the thing is, well, if I was on alcohol all the time, I'd be a fucking nightmare because with alcohol, guys. I mean, people think I don't give a fuck now. Think about me on alcohol, where it just releases you. I mean, the amount of crap I would do, guys. Yeah, I mean, the police are concerned about me now, and I'm not on alcohol because like, oh, this guy's. I mean, put it this way: the police would be laughing. The police would be flipping in stitches and stuff. I'd get up to. You know what I mean? Because I'm the type of person where I just go on a massive, comedy level of things. You know what I mean? They'd be like, well, the police be standing up. Well, he's not breaking anything. I mean, he's not attacking anybody. He's not doing this. But God, he's fucking, hilarious. The police would be like that. They'd be like, I mean, Sarge be radioing, hey, okay, where are my officers? Oh, we'll be there. The officer would be going, we'll be there now. I mean, we just solving a case right here. And instead, they'd just be standing there laughing. They'd be like, this is funny. Oh, okay, back to work. I mean, and the police know, I mean, and, because they know I can be comical. I can be very comical. If you know what I mean. When I'm not being pissed off, when people are not attacking me, when people are not being idiots, you know what I mean. I prefer my default comedy level. You know what I mean. So when you put alcohol mixed in with my dark humor and all of that and everything else, oh Christ. But yeah. But anyway, so yeah, so this is what I've been dealing with. You know what I mean. Plus, I built this, guys. Look at that. I mean, that's my little advertising thing. That ready for the next collection day. Actually, yeah, it's not to be thrown out. It's to be putting something on it because I am going to be putting. I mean, there's some of the people that died from taking the shots during the pandemic, because we know social media like YouTube and X and Facebook and all the others have been trying to censor people putting the truth out. I mean, just like the mainstream. I mean, the only way you'd be able to censor that is by putting an axe to it or burning it and stuff like that. So, but social media will not be able to censor that. I mean, because it'll be ready the thing. I mean, it'll be so. I'm gonna be doing that, and also because the authorities and the UK government and all that just went along, right? I mean, they just went along and they ignore people's free will not to take it, right? Because you notice when people chose to keep working and all that and so forth without taking the shots, Swansea Council tried to shut businesses down. Notice that. Swansea, I mean, and now people are complaining that the prices are going up and all of that and so forth to try and cover the cost. That was done deliberately, guys. That was done deliberately. That we noticed throughout the what you call it. You know what I mean? And and the thing is as well. You know what I mean? Like this person here, you got you know, I can't say because of YouTube, but I mean, you guys can read that. So when we hear people saying it's, oh, we went along with experts, we went along with that and so forth. You do know the Who's expert. Yeah, I mean, Tendros is not a doctor. You do know that, but many of you lot went along with it. So, if Swansea Council, you lot listening, I hope you've got evidence to back up why you know, on an ignorant level, went along with genocide. Because I've got information here that shows why you shouldn't have gone along with it. Look at that, the CDC's there as well. Look at that, the CDC. Plus, plus the patents and all that. And I can just click it. And all of that, how it got man-made and all of that and so forth, different things. And I think this has been taken down by now. Yeah, that one has. Because I'm still looking for that one to replace it. Just let you guys know again. Plus, you got this. It's the shot, by the way, guys. You know what I mean? And so when Swansea Council goes around putting this up, Swansea Council have got to be careful that they haven't committed a crime themselves, because by going along with the government, at time with with Boris Johnson and all them, and then others stepped in afterwards, and we're still going through the thing. And like I have shown in some of my intros about the SPARS pandemic of 2025 to 2028 document. Um, I mean, that the authorities, and especially in Swansea Council, when I phoned up, I mean, I spoke to one of the people there, right? And I said, "Do you know about this information about the pandemic? Do you know what this?" They went, "No, no." "Do you know about this?" "No." "Do you know about this?" "No." And I said, "And yet you wanted people to go along with the lockdowns, and yet you didn't have a clue what was really going on, and yet people look towards the authorities for answers, and yet you didn't even know one thing." And yet, people like myself and all that who did the research, we did the investigations, we actually spoke to the doctors, we spoke to, you know what I mean, to those from the science fields and stuff like that for the biology labs. You know what I mean, even myself, guys, you know what I mean. Let me just do it here. Let's go to here. I'm doing a bit of research at the moment. Let me come here, guys. Playlist. Since they've changed this, videos. I mean, you see it on my thing, because I can't put this stuff up on YouTube, but I mean, doctor shows patient on Twitter. I mean, I want to show the things quite graphic. I mean, we've got these guys speaking out as well, and this guy is now dead. I mean, this guy, Dr. Buta, for speaking out. You got these nurses dancing and all of that when they're supposed to be working. But anyway. And also, let me go back up a bit. Where's my video with me in it? Because I did do. There you go. You got me over here. Worst breakfast for your waistline. Oatmeal's healthy, right? There's nothing good in oatmeal. Most oats cross react. You got me using my my video is actually by here, guys. My camera is actually behind the layout because on the night when I was recording it on Twitch, guys, I didn't have this layout, but I wanted you guys just to focus what I was under the microscope when I put it up on to BitChute. So this is what's under the microscope. I mean, you can you can just about see me in the corner, but there, guys, when you watch the video fully, when you actually go to the video itself. But I'm actually using a microscope, and I'm actually looking into the masks and stuff like that with a proper microscope. And to be quick, I'll come across this one. And some people are saying, "Oh, it's fluff and cotton." Like I always explain to people, and I explained to one of the carers as well. I mean, I said to one of the carers, "You see me looking at the video, come out looking not at the camera, looking at the video." And I was explaining, I was blowing it. When you're blowing something, it should go that way. When you stop, you know what I mean, if it's gonna fall back, then it should fall back. You know what I mean, like that. You know what I mean, or but this doesn't. When I blow on it, instead of going backwards, when I blow, it was trying to come forward as I was blowing, and it's trying to jump up as well. You know what I mean, when I breathed, and I wasn't blowing hard anyway. You know what I mean, I was like blowing quite lightly. I was like lightly. So and the heat, the moisture from the mouth and all that on that graphene thing. Look, it's moving forward. Look at that, it's moving forward. It's not going away. It's coming forward. Because before I did a thing, I put like a pen under the microscope beforehand. You know what I mean? So when I went live, I knew when I was looking underneath which way it was going. So I knew that was coming this way. So I did all the checks. I did all the things and stuff like that before doing it. And then you can see it's getting ready to come forth. See, it jumped. And that is what was in your masks. And I did everything, guys. I used alcohol solutions. You name it. I used all different types. I used different types of chemicals on that on those things inside the masks. And I went through about 10 different masks and more. I bought a box of 50, guys. Actually, I bought 2 boxes of 50, actually. But anyway, and I was just going through them. I was just, you know, what I mean, slicing them up, dicing them, and I've even got them, guys. I've even got what you saw there. I've still got them in my petri dishes. Yeah, taped up and everything as evidence. So, if any authorities that try to come in, oh, you shouldn't be talking about this and all of that, and I mean, you should just obey us. But no, you didn't obey us when we got the evidence. We're not going to obey you. So That's why I'm ignoring that, because they ignore the evidence and the lives they put at risk, right? They put so many lives at risk. Because they're like, I just follow us. We just go along with government. No, 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 no. You know what I mean? So I just come up to about half an hour. Got 10 minutes to go. It's half an hour. Yeah, Swansea Council can't just go around dishing out things because it's just my job. Well, it's my job as a human being to make sure corrupt authorities don't get away with things. You know what I mean? Because some prick down in Parliament said do this and all of that. Did you guys check what they were ordering the rest of the authorities to follow? Because you're supposed to question command. If the command said, so in other words, what the authorities have demonstrated in the UK, if those in Parliament said go and kill 1 million babies, you would go and kill 1 million babies. That's what you've demonstrated. There's no point, coming after me and so forth. Because the reason why I can safely say that, because it got done in the last 4 years. Because by wanting the infants and all that to take the shot, that's what you did. To potentially have 1 million babies and more to be killed. Children have died from these shots. So, yeah, I mean, locally and around the world. So, the numbers are still coming in. If it adds up to 1 million when it comes to the children, God, because at the moment, lives, the numbers are coming in that hundreds of thousands to 1 million have died from the shots and more. The numbers are still coming in. And it hasn't peaked yet either. This is the thing. People think because they're not hearing it so much in the news now, or not at all, they think it's peaked and gone, or they've seen the peak of it. No, the peak hasn't begun. We're just halfway through. We just getting started, and that's why I'll now listen to authorities again, because when somebody from the public brought information and evidence, and they ignored it, because authorities did that, I guess what we can now do back, ignore you, because you went along with criminal behaviour. So from now on, this means fuck all. When I see that yellow and black thing around, no, because it was the yellow and black thing around meant non-essential. Guess what? Authorities are now non-essential, because you don't listen to the public most of the time anyway. So why should we listen to you? And the thing is as well, if taxes were legit and genuine, you wouldn't be threatening people to pay them. If it was a choice and all of that and so forth, and not mafiadom, you wouldn't be threatening people with fines. This goes to all authorities up in the UK. You know what I mean? Because if it was a choice to pay for education, you know what I mean, and health and all that, it should be a choice as well. Because I haven't got children. You know what I mean? So therefore, it should be a choice if I want to pay towards education or not. You know what I mean? I choose to, to try and stay out of hospitals and all that. I choose, even doctors know. If something, happens to me, there's been like hundreds of times where I should have gone to the doctor and I don't. Because I don't want to go to the doctor, because you end up worse. In some cases, I've noticed where doctors have killed the patient. But anyway, so I don't go to doctors. I don't trust them. So I should be allowed, to choose what I pay. But when you think about it, no matter what you buy and this, that, and so forth, or you pay towards and stuff like that, it pays for things that you don't, that you would not normally choose to pay. And the education system at the moment is making people retarded and stupid anyway. So, and on top of that as well, I mean, why do we have a system in place, where it's forcing people to have stuff that you don't want to have? I mean, it's like if you have a computer, but yet you don't watch BBC or nothing like that, they try and force you to have a TV license. That's like saying, can you please pay for the mind rot that we put on the telly and all that, the BBC, the ITV and all of that, because you just happen to have a computer to do web designing. No, yeah, I mean, God, last time I watched fucking terrestrial TV was fucking years ago, well over a decade ago. So, properly watched it and all that. But yeah, I mean, I don't need to do that. If I want to watch a movie and stuff like that, I'll go off and buy it and stuff. You know what I mean? I mean, I will, because end of the day, I mean, cause what I've noticed, TV's for lazy people. You know what I mean? In other words, you could put a movie on, and then because you can't be asked, you end up watching another 10 things afterwards. No, 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 no. I prefer my way. If I want to watch something, then I choose to watch it. In other words, if I want to watch Lark and Rose, or if I want to watch Michael Tsarian, or if I want to watch Max Egan, or if I want to watch Greg Braden or something like that, those things ain't on TV. Not to my knowledge, anyway. Because I watch all this, online, and I'm learning as well. You know what I mean, so there's a difference. But this, bin thing and all of that, and as we've noticed that the Swansea Council is going along with net zero through Jeff Bacon, I may say, and as I know, the net zero thing is linked to a tyrannical agenda. You know what I mean? Of course, I'm gonna resist. You know what I mean? I'll resist until the day I die. You know what I mean? I rather die resisting than go along with tyranny, because I'm not like most people in my local area that just bend over and take it up the arse and say how much Vaseline that you want on my ringer. That's what most people are like. You know what I mean? Or they say, yeah, get that big dildo and whack it up the arse. Most people are like, you know what I mean? So when it comes to authorities. But anyway, on that note, take care, have a nice day, and I'll catch you all the next time. Just remember, yeah, authorities went along saying the public are non-essential, then the government and the authorities themselves don't listen to them. They're not essential themselves. Take care. Bye.